This video, I'm going to be showing you the best offense in college football 25. It comes to us out of the gun bunch halfback strong. This formation is really, really good. There's a lot of things that you can do with this formation to be able to beat both man coverage, zone coverage. You can even beat match coverage out of this really, really easily. One of the cool things about this year's game, just in general, is they added a couple new plays to this formation. Now, if you're wondering what playbook has this little formation here, we're going to be using Oklahoma State. There are some other playbooks. The cool part about Oklahoma State is we already dropped a trips tight end ebook on our school.com site and it has trips tight end in here as well. So you can use trips, some of the concepts from there. So I'm going to be showing you kind of a couple of plays. Really, my favorite play here is Seattle. I think Seattle is really, really, really good. It's able to beat man. It's able to beat zone. It's able to space the field very, very well. So what we're going to do to set this up is we're just going to drag the tight end and we're going to put the running back on a streak. Now, our first read, we're always going to be looking at this fade on the left. Okay, you need to be throwing that route against press zones. Press zones this year, they don't really they're just not very good, right? So ironically, but the interesting thing is, so the main way that they can kind of guard that route on the left side is by getting a reroute jam out of a cover two match type of deal. As you see, that played pretty good. They can guard that route with that reroute out of man. So cover two, actually, interestingly enough, is going to stop that route on the left side. But one of the things that cover two does this year that's a little different than cover two did in the past is the deep halves are going to play a little bit more inside. And so this wheel route is going to absolutely destroy cover two to that outside. So you see there, we're able to manipulate cover two that way. We're able to manipulate cover three, cover four the other way. Now, if you want to see the cover four coverage, we'll just show that to you here. Again, we're just going to shade underneath. The reason you shade underneath is because shading underneath is going to help prevent kind of the glitchiness of zones and help prevent some of the weird matching that they put into this game. The reason you don't want the matching is because it doesn't work, okay? I would love to be able to run it in real life. It does not work in this game for what we're doing, okay? So if you want to leave the matching, you know what? Go for it. If you want to leave the matching, we will throw touchdowns on you all day because a literal streak will just absolutely glitch this. You'll see that Buzz, when we shaded down, he was a lot closer to him than when we just played it standard, okay? The reason why is because of the match concept. The match coverages this year, they just get outran, outflanked. Not very good, at least right now. Okay, so that is really kind of the main setup here. And what a lot of people are going to do is they're just going to kind of come out, play base, cover three, cover four. That's where we're going to really attack them with this tight end route. This tight end drag is super good. I really want you just to be very simple in your offense here. And if they give you this, I would really throw it. The yellow zone's back up a lot this year. So this tight end drag, you want to wear this out over the middle. So what this is going to force them to do is it's going to force them to have to shade their coverage underneath. And that's where we're going to basically be able to step up in the pocket. And we're going to want to hit this crosser, which is better than the Durham crosser. It gets a little bit more underneath, and it gets underneath a lot of those deep zone drops. So now we have the ability to hit that. And so what they're going to do whenever we start hitting that crossing route is they are going to basically try to user defend that. And that's where this running back streak is super good. It just gets into such a soft spot of the zone, and it's able to really play really well for you. So, and then if you want to, let's say they're backed off like this, feel free to kind of peek out here. You can quick throw this wheel if they're not playing hard flats. You can 100% quick throw that wheel. What a lot of people are doing is they're playing just kind of bend but don't break, a lot of cloud flat coverage right now. So if they see that, if they're not playing hard flats, just quick throw that. That's going to be an easy access throw for you and is going to be able to win. Now, the other thing I did want to just quickly say is cover two on that left side does a pretty good job of defending some things. However, what I want to show you real quick here is if they're not having a match principle over there, take a look at this. You'll see see how he rides him for super far, and then you have that tight end drag underneath of it. So if they do cloud over there, that's probably the best thing that they can do is to put a cloud flat on that left side, but they're going to have to also simultaneously put a hard flat over there, which is dedicating quite a bit of resources. And then the other thing that you have, as we showed earlier, is if we wait on this wheel is going to win, right? And we're just going to be able to throw that over the top of the cover two coverage for a pretty nice little play. Now, another play. So this play is going to kind of get them into calling that cover two. And now we're going to show you how to take the top off of the cover two. The play is PA bunch shot out of this playbook. And what you're going to see from this play is this is primarily designed to be a cover 2 beater. All you're going to do is you're going to take your tight end, put him on a tight end apprentice corner, and you're going to stem that down one tick, and then you're just going to snap the ball. All right, you can just quick snap this, and basically what you're going to see is this post route is an absolute nuke, and it is going to destroy any kind of cover 2 coverage. If they play cover 2 coverage on your field, this is going to kill it. And again, we all have hot route masters, so everyone is being fed here, and you can do this with any quarterback in the game. All right. Now, if they run cover 4 or cover 3, just work your high-low between that crosser, that really kind of unique crosser on the play, and just basically work your high-low is what I'm trying to say. Okay. The cover 4 coverage this year and the cover 3 coverage, they require kind of specific things to bomb, and you can try to hit this, but you see how that inside quarter is just kind of, he's just going to take that away. So I would honestly just check down to your high-low between your crossers. So if you see that they have they're in more of like a cover 4 base or something, then what I want you to do, say, okay, we're going to just really look to hit that crosser right there. Super, super simple. Now, another thing I wanted to address is, and we have it in our audibles here, mesh flat spot. If they're playing a lot of Tampa 2 on you, what I like to do here is we're going to streak the slot receiver. We're going to stem this corner route down a tick or 2, and then we're going to really do whatever you want with the rest of the players. You can run a basic in route. One of my favorite things to do, as I accidentally change plays because the audible system in practice mode is not the best. One of my favorite things that I like to do here is we're actually going to take that tight end and put him on a post or a crossing route, because that's going to beat man coverage really well, and then we're going to kind of have that backside drag. So you see how we're kind of using this play, and then really the main read here is this corner route. It's going to beat pretty much everything. It's going to really beat that cover 2 coverage. So now we're kind of really manipulating man. We're really manipulating zone. One of the things we didn't show you, I forgot to show you here, is if you call that play Seattle against man coverage, you obviously have that fade against cover 1 robber that you can kind of peek. But the main reads here in the main route is really going to be this R1 crosser. This R1 crosser is one of the most consistent man-beating plays in the game. This formation literally has everything. You can attack the entirety of the field from one formation, and it's the best bunch strong in the game. If you want to get access to my full Oklahoma State offensive ebook, I'm going to put a link to that down in the description below. For just $10, you can access all of our Madden 25 and College Football 25 offensive and defensive ebooks. We already have over 4 defensive ebooks, which is super important. First week of the game. We also have 2 offenses, and we're adding a third one today over there. So literally the game has been out for almost just over 24 hours, and we already have 7 different ebooks that you can basically choose from by the end of the day. So if you want to check all of that content out, that's available by becoming a school.com member, school.com/Cody Ballard. Link is going to be down in the description below.